when the bail process was finished and Shatta was even whisked away from a different gate that they were not aware, when we told them that Shatta was even gone, they didn't believe it. There are several ways that I had to communicate with them. They were still not believing it. In fact, I had to use the police van to announce to the people that, guys, we are apologizing to you, or we are thanking you, we are begging you. Shatta is gone, therefore you can go home. They were telling me in the face that, no, Sammy Flex, we can't believe this. Until we see that Shatta is really coming out, we won't believe it, because we want to see. We don't want to be deceived. Are you sure that Shatta is really gone? Well, I said he's gone. And Charlie, this show of love, it's crazy. I just saw a video of Chacha, who is out there saying that what he saw, the energy, the kind of support he saw at the EOCO premises, he thinks that Shatta Wale should form a political party.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
In this world, if you know how to show gratitude, trust me, many people would love to be doing good to you, because they know that when they do it for you, you will surely come and say thank you to you. Ladies and gentlemen, officially from the Shatta movement empire, I'm here in this editorial not to say much, but to show to the world that we are grateful. We thank you. And in fact, we appreciate everything you guys have done for us for the past 2 days. Now, I'm sure going to break it down so we all will get to understand it. At least for the past weeks, months, EOCO conversation, left, right, and center, everywhere. Some media people taking advantage to put out lies and to tarnish the image and the brand of Shatta movement. But in all, we have stood firm. We have been very grounded in dealing with all of these things until it was time for official conversations to start between EOCO and Shatta Wale. And if you are in Ghana, you know, if you live in some countries, some things shouldn't even come to you as a surprise. Ghana, going to a police station, going to a court, going to institutions like EOCO, there are some standard practices that when you go there, definitely everybody knows you go through it. It's like going to have a case or going to get a case in the police station. Look for someone to bail you and all those processes. It is normal. So even before we went there, I'm sure Shatta Wale himself, deep within his heart, he knew that this process was going to be on. He was aware and he was ready for such a thing to be done. So when the official invitation came, he said, no problem, because I'm a law-abiding citizen. If I've been invited to assist in questioning, investigation, or whatsoever, I'll avail myself. Let's do it. And whilst we are doing it, let the law also take its course. At least, if not for anything, at the end of the day, I would be able to clear my name with some of these headlines and name callings all over. Because I believe you guys are aware that in the past, it has been name calling here and there. It has been this and that. It has been this one saying this one saying that, which does not help the brand. Oftentimes, it does not. Because at every point, you see someone thinking, oh, I've heard this, I've known this. Someone who we don't even know will be online putting out lies and fabrications all over. So, to him, he has been ready to go through this. At the end of the day, it will make sure his name is cleared. Now, right after the interrogation, when EOCO released their press statement into the public space, I believe we all saw what happened. We got to understand that, oh, so the issue is not as some people online have been putting out. It is not as if some crime elsewhere has been committed by Shatta Wale, or it is not as if Shatta Wale is in a tangle of any issue. Well, they made it clear. The EOCO presser made it so clear. Shatta Wale's involvement was only the fact that he purchased it or he bought the car. Therefore, they need to understand his position and get to know some answers. Of course, thanks to our counsel, aka lawyer Cephas, this process was duly taken through successfully, and today we are here. Of course, we also heard the fact that as of Wednesday evening, Shatta Wale had bail conditions of 10 million Ghana cedis with two sureties to meet before he will be granted bail. Thanks to God, maybe based on negotiations with our legal team, our lawyer, Cephas, and the rest of the officials at EOCO, they saw the need to revise the bail condition or the bail terms, and indeed they listened, and later the bail conditions was revised to 5 million Ghana cedis with two sureties, and that was also done. Ladies and gentlemen, as it stands now, I can tell you, and as many of us even know already, because Shatta Wale has come on TikTok Live, a brief moment to spend some time with his fans. He's also shared some thank you moments with his people as well. And I want to also come and add my voice, at least on behalf of the whole management team, Shatta Wale himself, and the Shatta movement empire around the world. I'm also here to say a very big thank you for the show of love, support, loyalty for the Shatta movement empire. As a matter of fact, even before we could officially communicate to the public that this is the situation, as in Shatta Wale has been invited to EOCO, and when he went there, because of time, bail process could not be done, therefore he's been detained. Before we could even talk about that officially, some people, no matter how they got their information, as to how they got it, I don't know, started putting out lies and fabrications. Shatta Wale has been arrested, Shatta Wale involved in this, Shatta Wale involved in that, all those things. As a matter of fact, that was what we had to deal with. But when you know what you are doing, in all situations, you have to remain calm. In fact, I've learned that when it comes to this world of social media, don't be pressured by what people are doing. Don't be moved by what others are doing. The fact that someone is posting does not mean you also have to post. Look for legit information. Look for what is right, what is concrete. When you put it out, you know you'll be clean for life. So we allowed them to do their nonsense and all because, of course, we know what was at stake. And when we came through with our information, it sat in very, very well. In fact, it sank in well. And again, EOCO also put out their presser, very detailed exactly what they are looking for and not what many people were putting out there. The name of fraud and all those things. And credible media houses were all part of this. Sometimes it becomes sad. Now, we appreciate and we thank God that we have gotten this far. At least many people have come to understand that, okay, so there's the matter. There's Shatta Wale's position, and this is what it means. And we are following the process smoothly as we have to follow it. Now, I first want to thank God. Because, you see, Shatta Wale, to me as I sit here, I saw what happened as a moment of rest for him. I'm being honest. Because there was no way Shatta Wale could go for 24 hours without maybe watching his phone screen, without maybe coming on social media, without even recording, without checking on his Shaxi app and how it is working. In fact, definitely he was going to do some work. But comfortably, he had one day to cool off. It is the reason when we all saw him in his live thing, we saw he was looking fresh. Did you not see that? When we saw him doing his live on TikTok, the way the man was looking so fresh, I said, oh, wow, fresh guy in the building. And to me, some of these things, you may see it as challenges. I may see it as one of God's doings. The other day, a man fell weak and he was supposed to go to work and he decided, today I'm not feeling so strong and I want to relax more because of how I am feeling. And in the process, he decided to attend or visit the hospital to see how he is doing. Fortunately for him, when he got there, that was when they were able to detect that no, his state was deteriorating. So just that moment that he came to the hospital to say, okay, I'm relaxing, I'm checking my health to even stay, it saved him from death. Because they were able to check, your BP, all those, it helped. So yes, in thanking God, I also want to appreciate him that at least he allowed himself 1 day of rest. That is very fine. 1 day of not hearing all the boka from everybody. It is him and EOCO officials giving them the answers that they want, as much as he also knows, and that is all. Now, when I'm done, I'll talk about the management team members. Of course, everybody was there. In fact, from beginning to the end, this one doing that, this one doing that, making sure we work in that unity in support of our Shatta Wale, because where he was, even if he could do everything for himself, he couldn't do it. It would just take us as a people to do it. And indeed, I want to appreciate every member. Now, there are some key people, some of them, they wouldn't want their names even to be mentioned, who are fathers to Shatta Wale, who are brothers to Shatta Wale, who are friends and family to Shatta Wale. They all came out fully to support this agenda. And once again, we want to appreciate them all. But on top of it all, ladies and gentlemen, the people I would want to appreciate more in all this will be Shatta movement fans. Oh my God. So even before we could communicate, we saw on social media how some of them were agitated by those comments and posts from some personalities and some bloggers online just to taint the brand. We saw how their energy was boiling up by the minute. So the next morning, as I got to EOCO like from 6 a.m., most of them were even there. I was surprised. I was shocked that, hey, these guys mean the thing like that. When I got there, they were there. The numbers were increasing by the minute. I think at a point, EOCO felt that no, it is becoming serious. So a reinforcement of the Ghana Police Service was called, including EOCO's tight securities who were there having guns around them just to make sure there was peace and order at the premises. And indeed, I want to really appreciate them, as much as it was not as if someone organized them, gave them buses, gave them cars, but they decided to come and show love, support, and loyalty to their king. In this case, who was in the custody of Shatta Wale. We want to appreciate them. Now, too, I also want to appreciate them for being disciplined, because it has ended maybe 24 hours in the making, and we haven't heard of someone being apprehended for breaking the law. We haven't heard of someone being apprehended for causing some damages. We haven't heard of someone causing injury. I think they were there just observing. They were there just to make sure that indeed their king will be released for work to continue. Charlie, you guys are so wonderful. From morning till evening, they were there. And do you know the shocker of it all? When the bail process was finished and Shatta was even whisked away from a different gate that they were not aware, when we told them that Shatta was even gone, they didn't believe it. There are several ways that I had to communicate with them. They were still not believing it. In fact, I had to use the police van to announce to the people that, guys, we are apologizing to you, or we are thanking you, we are begging you. Shatta is gone, therefore you can go home. They were telling me in the face that, no, Sammy Flex, we can't believe this. Until we see that Shatta is really coming out, we won't believe it, because we want to see. We don't want to be deceived. Are you sure that Shatta is really gone? Well, I said he's gone. And Charlie, this show of love, it's crazy. I just saw a video of Chacha, who is out there saying that what he saw, the energy, the kind of support he saw at the EOCO premises, he thinks that Shatta Wale should form a political party. Oh my world. In this video, I saw the energy from Kumchacha. In fact, he said, I'm giving you a warning, Shatta, Wale. And he even mentioned Sammy Flex as well. You guys should listen to this. You guys should form a political party. And I said, well, who knows? Never say never. Maybe it is possible in the near future or not. And we can only appreciate the fans. You know, when it comes to Shatta movement and the fans, we know the love is for life, as they say. Yeah, I know sometimes the fans might not be satisfied with some of the decisions, with some of the doings of the camp and all that, but it's okay in all, because we are humans. We are to agree to disagree, and after that, life goes on. The kind of love they showed us, Charlie, we cannot say much. We can only say God bless Shatta Movement Empire. In fact, may Shatta Movement Empire live long, and may the leader, Shatta Wale, also be protected for life as well. Let's continue to support the king. Let's continue to support the empire, and whatever we can also do to keep the bond between the empire and the fan base very strong, let's do it. To the Shatta Movement fan bases and their heads, this is the time that you guys have to even come together the more and tell them that, yeah, the agenda is big. The agenda may not be about going to EOCO to protest against keeping our king in their custody. Maybe you can come together to even do exploit projects, developmental activities, and more. Games and so many things. So this is the time that we need to put more energies, resources, and forces together to do more. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't intend to say much. I'm here full of gratitude. I'm here full of thanks. I'm here coming to say thank you for everything you guys have done for us. You showed us love, and this is something that we cannot take for granted. In fact, the whole world is talking about it. At a point, it felt like, why? Are we playing some show of a sort? No, it wasn't a show. At a point, it felt like, is it a political party that has bashed people there? No, it was not. These are people who decided to come support their king independently, without any force or whatsoever. And some of us, we don't take it for granted. Sammy Flex, on behalf of the Shatta Movement Empire, I say thank you, everybody. Those who were able to make it to the grounds, thank you. Those who were not even able to make it to the grounds, those who were posting photos and videos and still encouraging others to come, thank you. Those who were online even commenting and also protesting with some people's comments and posts, thank you. In fact, together, we are Shatta Movement, and together we form Shatta Movement. May God bless you, and we pray that everybody who came there went home safely. We hope to do some bigger and better things in the near future in the name of Shatta Movement. Let's keep the empire going. Let's keep it running till thy kingdom come. My name is Sammy Flex. I sign out here. On this note, let me say thank you to the producers of this show, Theophilus Digos, Desert, as well as Sam Tuga. Remember, we meet again, but subscribe to us, because I know when it comes to instances like this, then there is the need for us to be having conversations here and there. So subscribe to us if you've not done that. And remember, when it comes to Shatta Movement Empire, Sammy Flex TV is a sister company. Support us just as you support Shatta Movement Empire. Let us grow so that when we speak, it becomes louder and it even reaches more quarters than we are reaching. My name is Sammy Flex. Let's read your comments, like, and share our videos as well. We'll meet again with some more updates. We're out of here. Salute.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.